There are some reasons why sticking out their tongue is normal, but this action is often a sign of physical distress in dogs. At AnimalWised, we look at the main reasons a dog sticks out their tongue. Thermoregulation. Dogs don't have sweat glands the way we do. Their main mechanism of thermoregulation is panting. This consists of accelerated shallow breathing with the mouth open and the tongue out. This helps moisture evaporate from the respiratory tract during an increase in environmental temperature, physical exercise, or even intense emotion. While panting when hot is normal, there are times when it can be a sign of a serious problem. Heatstroke. Severe body temperature rise occurs due to excessive environmental temperature or very high humidity. At a humidity of 80%, the panting mechanism loses effectiveness since the air is saturated and makes evaporation more difficult. In these cases, we can observe an excessive and persistent panting. It's louder than normal and requires a greater effort from the dog. It's most important that we prevent heat stroke when the ambient temperature is hot, so avoid sun exposure and ensure they have plenty of water at their disposal. Find out how to know if your dog is overheating by clicking the info video above. Fever. When a fever enters the descending phase, mechanisms aimed at lowering body temperature are set in motion, including panting. Pain. Any process that is causing pain or discomfort in your dog can cause panting. It's even possible this accompanies a fever. It will be necessary to determine the underlying cause and administer the corresponding treatment. Obesity. Being overweight can cause abnormal panting in your dog for several reasons. Excessive weight requires greater physical effort for exercise and can cause joint pain. Excess adipose tissue also influences an increase in body temperature. If you think this is the case for your dog, you should provide them with a diet appropriate for their age, breed, and physiological state, as well as ensure a regular exercise regimen. Laryngeal paralysis. This is a neurogenic alteration of the dorsal cricoarytenoid muscle. It prevents the cartilage of the larynx from opening properly when breathing to allow the passage of air. One of the first signs that will appear in this pathology will be excessive panting. Breed disposition. Brachycephalic breeds such as the English and French Bulldogs, Pug, Pekingese, Boston Terrier or Shih Tzu are predisposed to suffer from Brachycephalic syndrome. The conformation of the airways and the acutely shortened snout of these breeds prevents correct ventilation through the nostrils, forcing these animals to breathe through the mouth. Other breeds such as the Labrador and Golden Retriever have a genetic predisposition to suffer from acquired laryngeal paralysis. Cushing's Syndrome or hyperadrenocorticism. It's characteristic to observe panting even in resting situations. Although the specific cause is unknown, it seems that it may be related to weight gain, muscle weakness, diaphragmatic pressure caused by an enlarged liver, and the direct effect of glucocorticoids. Anemia. Red blood cells are responsible for transporting oxygen in the blood. In anemic animals, there is a lack of oxygen in the tissues, which stimulates panting and increases the respiratory rate to try to compensate for the oxygen deficit. What to do if my dog sticks out their tongue a lot? We must determine if there is any normal physiological reason for the dog panting or sticking out their tongue. If it is due to high ambient temperature, physical exercise, or intense emotions, we shouldn't worry. As already mentioned, panting is a physiological mechanism for thermoregulation. If we do not find any normal cause for our dog to be panting, if we consider the panting excessive, or they have a predisposition to the causes explained here, we need to take them to a vet for a health examination. If you want to learn more about diseases in dogs, don't miss the playlist we share here. Does your dog stick their tongue out a lot? Let us know in the comments if you've encountered this issue, and we'll see you next time for more animal care videos.